There goes my bobber down right there. Got him. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Good eating size channel catfish right there. All right. Before we head out to Brian Hughes and check on your Texas freshwater fishing reports, let me mention the bass boat that I'm fishing out of. This is the Tracker Pro Team 16. Today it's a catfish boat, it's a crappie boat, it's everything you would need in a fully rigged aluminum bass boat. Now let me tell you the big news from Tracker and Nitro. In 2010, they have announced a major price drop on a lot of their line of both aluminum and fiberglass boats. As a great example, the world's best-selling bass boat, the aluminum Tracker Pro Team 175, fully rigged with fishing chairs, carpet, live wells, electronics, trolling motor, everything you need, has been dropped $2,000 in 2010, and you can get it for less than $13,000. You can get this Pro 16 like I'm fishing out of for less than $8,000. And the Nitro Z8, the big Cadillac fiberglass bass boat that you see me fishing out of most weeks here on the show, has been dropped $6,000 this year. Price cuts all across the line. They have not cut back on quality. They've not cut back on features. They've just dropped the price to make these boats more affordable for you. Check them out at either nitroboats.com or trackerboats.com and get all the details. Now, here's your Texas freshwater fishing reports with Brian Hughes, and then Bill Olson is on the coast, and that's a good channel cat.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, presented by Snag-Proof Lures. Now, June 5th, the first Saturday in June, always National Fishing Day. And Texas Parks and Wildlife has a lot of kids events planned around the state. Hundreds, as a matter of fact, probably one near you. Check the website to see if there's not a state park or outdoor activity for your kids in the area. If not, you can still take the kids out. Take them bluegill fishing. Brim are up shallow right now, and it's the easiest fishing there is. A spin cast rod or a spinning rod with 4 to 6 pound test, a split shot, a hook, and a cricket or earthworm is all you need for the kids to have a lot of fun. Now, Parks and Wildlife also needs your help with invasive species. If you go to Texoma, you have to watch for zebra mussels. These will attach themselves not only to the hull of the boat or the trailer, but they'll also get into any water pumping systems you may have. So bilge areas, live wells, all of this must be checked so we don't spread zebra mussels across the state of Texas. That's this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you by Snag-Proof. Now, let's check in with Mr. Bill Olson. He's on the coast.
Hi folks, this week's report is brought to you by Team TTF, producers of the Killer Baits and the new Stingmate Stingray Sting First Aid Kit and Jellyfish Sting Relief Gel. Don't go wade fishing without them. They're available at your favorite tackle retailer or the website on the screen. Well, June is considered one of the 3 best months of the year to fish the Texas coast. By all accounts, it looks like this June is going to uphold that lofty reputation. On Sabine Lake, some big speckled trout have been caught around the jetties and on the south end of the lake. East Galveston Bay has lived up to its trophy trout reputation for those drifting deeper reefs as well as wading the south shoreline. Around Matagorda and Port O'Connor, the peninsula, island, and back lakes have all produced impressive numbers of quality specs on topwater lures as well as soft plastics. Plus, the surf is beginning to produce on light wind days. Either side of Port Aransas, southward through the upper Laguna Madre to Baffin Bay, live bait anglers using croaker are hooking up with specks and reds from grass beds and shorelines. One of the most consistent bites has come from Port Isabel and behind South Padre. Both ends of Longbar remain hot, and the intercoastal is giving up specks north of marker 67 up through Duncan Channel. Fish the drops with live shrimp or DOA shrimp. This weekend, Saturday's a 3-tide day with 2 low tides and just 1 high. Sunday has a double tide schedule of 2 high and 2 low tides. I'm Bill Olson, and I'll see you on the coast.
Bobber down, bobber down. There we go. That's got to be a channel cat right there. I'm using a brand new electronic unit today for the very first time. This is the Lorenz Elite 5 unit, and it is the color version with sonar and GPS. It's got a black and white brother, the monochrome version called the Mark. These are more affordable units, but will do nearly everything that the HDS system that I've been using on my nitro boat and here on my tracker boat for quite a while, it'll do nearly everything they'll do. Now, the Elite and Mark units are easy to install. They're meant to be installed as standalone units, not to be networked like my HDS system is. They're much more affordable, and they're made to be used as an aftermarket item for people who would like to upgrade their existing model. This one's got, again, both a GPS antenna built into it, so you don't have to install an external antenna, and it'll even adapt to your current transducer that you have on your boat if it's a Lorenz. Check it out at Lorenz.com. Stay with us. We'll be back for your Stren Ask the Pro and your big catch of the week in just a minute.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Nitro Performance Bass Boats. Fish your best in a Nitro. By Stren, the standard of dependability. By Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there. And by Motor Guide, never stop. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealer.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for our Ask the Pro feature, brought to you by Stren, the standard of dependability. Our question this week is from Junior in Clarksville, Arkansas, who asked, when flipping a soft plastic bait like a soft crawl, would you recommend pegging the weight? What size weight works best? Let's get the answer from 8-time Classic qualifier Greg Hackney of Louisiana.
For me, flipping a soft plastic bait, I would say I peg my weight 99% of the time. And the reason for that, I want to know what that bait's doing at all times. And if I peg that weight, I know when I feel that weight hit the bottom, I know that weight's there. I mean, I know the bait is there with the weight. The other reason for that, if I come up to a piece of cover, I want to make sure that that bait goes through that cover and it's not hung on a limb, hung on some grass, and my weight has slid away. I normally, most of the time flipping, I start with a 3/8. That's just a real common size. I can either go down a little bit or go heavier depending on the conditions, but I would say a 3/8 would be my #1 pick, just to start off with, not knowing what I need actually.
Thank you, Greg. If you do have a question for one of the pros, just visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Stren Ask the Pro link and send us your information. Now let's get you back to Barry for our Whataburger Big Catch of the Week.
There's one more good channel catfish. Flop him in the boat right here. All right. Well, thanks very much, Heather. We're out here to wrap it up today, and there's no telling how many fish are stacked in on that ledge. Once they find a place that they like, a nice little flat rock with some cracks in it, places to get in to spawn, a bunch will go to the same spot. And if you can find that spot, you can get well and have some for the skillet in a big time hurry. Here's your big catch of the week photo for this week. Our congratulations go to Megan Wilcox, age unknown, but she's a little girl, and her dad, Danny Wilcox of Mansfield, Texas. They are shown with a 7-pound, you got it, it's a carp. We show all kinds on here. If you'd like to send in your big fish photo, go to our brand new website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com. You'll need to sign up to be a member, have access to the members only area. You can submit your big fish photo as well. Well, I hope you learned a little bit of something about how to catch catfish this time of the year. This pattern is going to hold for a while until it gets really hot. These channel catfish are moving up and are spawning right now. Get out this weekend and enjoy some of this great fishing around the region. Thanks for joining us from Ray Roberts Lake in North Texas. Until next week, 10:30 Thursday night or immediately after the Texas Ranger baseball game post-game show. So stay tuned for it, and Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. Until then, be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.